You're watching Two Button Crew,
the daily show for Nintendo fans.
I'm Scott.
And I'm Simeon.
Do you love Zelda
I do.
enough to make a top 10 video about our favorite items?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Can I start?
Go ahead and start.
Alright, so mine has to do with fire. And remember Ocarina of Time, which I beat recently? There are many torches to be lit. This also happened in Link to the Past. Lots and lots of torches. Torches are a Zelda staple.
Yes.
So once an item comes along like Din's Fire, you never have to light another torch by hand again, and that sure came in handy. I think it was the Shadow Temple. You'd come into like entire rooms filled with torches, and Din's Fire just made it a big breeze.
And it would light all of them.
Yeah.
Wow. Fantastic.
Have you not experienced that?
I've not.
No.
I've not gotten that far in Ocarina of Time. Don't kill me. I'm sorry. I'm just finishing up Link's Awakening, and that one's next.
All right.
So, number 9 is the Pegasus Boots / kind of the Rock's Feather. I haven't experienced the Rock's Cape yet or the Rock's Ring, but
I'm sad you got this one. I wanted to have it.
I'm sorry. It lets you run, and it makes things a lot faster. Rock's Feather allows you to jump, which normally you wouldn't be able to do. So in Link's Awakening, there are actually some weird platforming sections, and also
That's different.
you need to jump over lava and holes and stuff. So it is very, very much useful.
That's cool. I always picture how nice it would be to have Pegasus Boots in later Zelda games, like Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. What if you could run that fast in those games?
Bunnyhood.
Yeah.
Well, that'll come later.
All right. I'm going to stick with Twilight Princess from now on because I think that game had the best items, and I will prove it to you. Hawkeye is my number 8.
Yes.
It's so cool, the fact that you can get a scope for your bow, and I think that the bow sections were some of the coolest parts in Twilight Princess, and I really enjoy the satisfying feeling of sniping moblins out of their towers and hearing them scream, watch them fall to the ground.
Yes, I love that section where it's like the old western town with that music. That was an awesome section. I will never forget that. It may not have been a full-fledged dungeon, but that is one of the most memorable parts of that game for me.
I agree. Well done, Twilight Princess team.
My next item is the Magic Rod, which is available in many Zelda games. I specifically think of course, the original Legend of Zelda. Also, Link's Awakening. It's pretty darn powerful. But also, I want to point it out in Hyrule Warriors, where you can just pretty much blow everything up. Basically, it's a rod that shoots out fire.
That game's intense.
And yeah, you can set like a bazillion people on fire at once. That's cool.
That's cool, bro. Slightly cooler, coming in at number 6, is the spinner.
Yep.
And the spinner got style.
Yeah,
it
does.
Great Twilight Princess item. It's an ancient machine that lets you float in the air.
Yes.
And how many times do you get to ride around on flying ancient machines? Not very often. There's approximately nowhere in the game to use it, but you can sure get around in style. I remember whipping it out, and honestly, I'm not even sure if it's like faster than walking, but
it's not.
I enjoyed riding on that thing whenever I could. I kept it equipped. It was using up one of the slots on my inventory just because it was so cool.
Number 5 are the masks from Majora's Mask. Now, might be cheating to pick all of them. Some of them don't have too much of a use, but some of them do. And I like the transformation masks, of course. So, the Deku, the Goron, the Zora mask, and the Fierce Deity mask. But I think, when I think of useful masks, I think of the bunny hood. And that just pretty much allows you to go twice as fast as normal. And whenever I didn't have one of the transformation masks equipped, or wasn't doing some side quest that made me use a different mask. I was always using that bunny hood to get around, and it was so useful. Without it,
the moon would have crashed.
Yeah, the moon would have crashed and killed everybody.
I imagine that something that helps you go so much faster really comes in handy in a game that's all about time.
Yes.
So,
yes, it was.
Cool stuff. You remember the ball and chain?
Yes, I do.
Princess? This has got to be the biggest Legend of Zelda item and probably the strongest. It's Link's biggest and baddest item ever. It works as a shield because you can just hold that thing and it's like you are pregnant with a giant shield and it'll stop everything. You can also... You're just carrying this thing around in your pocket.
Yeah.
But if you need to like traverse a bridge, a very windy bridge, you can just pop it out of your pocket and all of a sudden you're way heavier.
Yes. So much fun, especially to swing it around and kill ice things with.
Do you think the Zelda series will ever get to a point of realism where there's not that mystery space where you can pull giant items out of?
I kind of hope not, because, then, and this might be positive for some people, but it would get to the point of, like, maybe, like, where Skyrim and stuff are, where it has, the weight of items. Yeah. Yes, we have to watch your weight, or Dark Souls, where you have to watch your weight if you're too heavy or really slow. So, I kind of like that, but it is kind of goofy. Number 3 is the Boomerang, and... the Boomerang has been in a lot of different games, but I'm specifically talking about the one in Link's Awakening, where it pretty much does infinite damage and can kill anything immediately.
Oh, yeah.
It is, you just whip it out, you get it kind of near the end of the game, you just whip it out and throw it and kill things, and it is intense. So,
like Batman on the Lego Movie.
Oh, yeah.
First try.
Yes. So, Boomerang from Link's Awakening specifically, super powerful weapon.
And I'm going to put at number 2 the Iron Boots, and also multiple games. I really like how it allows you to cling to metal surfaces, and they use that in some pretty cool dungeon applications in Twilight Princess, where you're walking around on the magnetized ceiling and stuff like that. Iron Boots also help you get underwater, and that way you're not just swimming around, and swimming is kind of annoying, like the whole diving controls and limited time underwater and stuff.
Yeah.
But once you're stuck to the bottom, I think it just does a lot to open up a bigger area in the world. You can start exploring metal ceilings and deep underwater and stuff. Also, the giant clinking sound as you're walking around is very satisfying.
Yes, indeed. So the number 1 item, and I think we can both agree on this one.
It definitely deserved it. Any honorable mentions first?
Any honorable mentions? Like I said, the Rock's Feather allows you to jump.
Big Goron sword was very cool.
The Great Fairy Sword.
Yes.
Great Fairy Sword.
There's probably a line between, like items and equipment or whatever. But also any wallet that allows you to put rupees in it and not fill it up in 2 seconds is cool.
Yes. Also, the Master Sword, I mean, that's not really an item, but it's a weapon.
All right.
Number 1 is the double claw shot.
Oh, yeah.
The hook shot is obviously a staple in the series, and the double claw shot just takes it to the next level. Hook shot, you want to go over there, boom, you can go over there.
Right.
Double claw shot, you want to go over there, then go over there and look like Spider-Man while you're doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah. So cool.
Twilight Princess was the best Spider-Man game on the Wii.
Yes. Yes, it was.
And the double claw shot actually appeared in Skyward Sword, but I forgot about it. It just, wasn't memorable.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but I remember it very clearly from Twilight Princess. Again, did such a good job on items with that game.
So, those are our top 10 Zelda items.
Woo! What did we miss? Comment below.
I'm sure we missed quite a few that made people angry, but don't be angry.
Don't be angry. Be a part of the crew.
Be a part of the crew.
And
don't forget to like, to comment, and most of all, to hit that big red subscribe button.
See you next time.
Signing out.